Chicago and the Philippines. A comprehensive review of the week's special community events, featuring many exciting personalities, handled by the most professional Chicago Philippine Reports TV staff.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Chicago Philippine Reports TV, still the #1 Filipino show in the Midwest. I'm Gregory Pascual. Welcome to our show. Today we have all the top stories from the Philippines. We also have what's happening in our own Filipino American community of Chicago. We have interesting interviews led by our very own executive producer, Miss Veronica Leighton. We have Brigitte, Cueter, Carino. All these are coming up and more. Afterward from our sponsors, please stay with us.
Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
Everything is cleared with the president.
Over the past 3 days, resigned Congressman Zaldico has been releasing one allegation after another, directly linking President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and former House Speaker Martin Romualdez to the budget and flood control scandals. Co claimed the pair instructed him to insert 100 billion pesos worth of projects into the 2025 budget, while also allegedly receiving kickbacks from these insertions. He even presented suitcases which he claimed contained cash that he and his staff personally delivered to Malacanang and to Romualdez's home, though he did not show the money itself. Initially, Co said 25% of the funds was given to Marcos and Romualdez, but later clarified that the amount they supposedly received reached 56 billion pesos. He also claimed that Romualdez threatened to have him shot if he flies back to the Philippines. Given the serious accusations, several groups, lawmakers, and analysts believe Co should return home to prove them.
Kasi kung picture lang, di ba, madaling gumawa ng mga picture. Ultimate na magpapatunay niyan, siya pa rin sa isang affidavit, sworn statement, at humarap sa mga investigative bodies. Dahil doon natin pwedeng matest, di ba, yung magiging mga sagot niya, may inconsistencies ba?
Alam mo, minsan pagka naiipit, sa patalim kumakapit, padaling magturo, padaling magbintang, pagkakaiba yung mga sinasabi ni Saldico sa mga nakikita mo sa mga TikTok.
The Integrated Bar of the Philippines also saying Co's allegations will not be admissible in court unless he makes them under oath.
The essence why a person's statement is needed to be under oath. Kasi para din, kung sakali mang na nagsisinungaling siya, pwede siyang makasuhan ng perjury. Hindi po pwede kasi na merong yung isang tao biglang susulpot, may kukwento at wala man lang oportunidad doon din sa kabilang parte na kung saan matanong din niya. Yun po ang essence ng due process eh. Kailangan meron pong right to confront.
Echoing this position is the Independent Commission for Infrastructure, which is investigating irregularities in public works.
Alam naman natin under the rules of evidence that kailangan talaga mga sworn affidavits to, kailangan talaga verified. The videos come in, alam niyo sa under the rules of evidence. Pagka video yan, kailangan dyan untampered.
Political analyst Ronald Llamas says since the allegations cannot stand in court, the goal may be to drive the political conversation.
Nangyari ito bago nung malakihang mga rally at protesta laban sa gobyerno. So, yung timing ng kanyang testimonya ay parang tulong dun sa bumabanat sa gobyerno at gustong pabagsakin yung gobyerno.
Malacanang says it is monitoring reports of any possible destabilization closely, but it remains unbothered by Co's claims.
These are very wild allegations. Obvious na ito isang gawain ng isang taong desperate, isang taong wala ng opsyon, at isang taong gagawin ng kahit ano, magsinungaling para lang makalusot sa hustisya.
The palace earlier stressed that if the president wanted to insert projects into the budget, they would have already been included in the National Expenditure Program and not introduced later at the bicameral conference committee. Senate Finance Committee Chair Sherwin Gatchalian also questioned the list of projects Co-released.
Ilan doon ang nabito ng Pangulo? So, nagtataka ako. Sinasabi nag-insert siya. Bakit niya naman i-veto rin yung in-insert niya?
Former Budget Chief Lorenzo Butch Abad also cast doubt on Cau's claim that he did not profit from the flood control scandal, citing Cau's lifestyle and alleged ownership of billions worth of air assets.
Sinabi mong ni isang sentimo wala akong pinakinabangan dyan sa mga 100 billion na yan. Parang yun ang mga detalye na iiling ang ulo mo kasi posible ba mangyari yun? Hindi naman kayang suportahan yan ng karaniwang sweldo lang ng isang mababatas o ng isang negosyante.
Still, the National Unity Party, along with the Nationalista Party and ACT Teachers Party List, insist that the ICI and the Ombudsman should investigate Cau's claims.
Yan! Dito na! Perfect!
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. Guess what? They want your money and they can take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter right over here that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you right now. So what do? You fight back by letting our team of experts work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And hey, we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws, and we'll fight really hard to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket. 5 minutes of your time right now can save you thousands of dollars. And the best part, it's a free call, so please call right now. In times of economic uncertainty and chaos, your money means nothing. You may not even be able to get it from your bank or ATM. And the money you do have in the stock market will go down and down and down. It's happened during every economic cycle, and it will happen again. What you can bank on is gold and silver. Gold and silver have been a reliable and trusted form of currency for thousands of years. Gold and silver have never been worth zero, and typically gold holds its value and sometimes grows during economic turmoil. Call the Gold Hotline now and learn how to protect your money and your assets with gold and silver. And learn how to set up a new IRA or roll over your current one into a gold-backed IRA. Protect your money from the next market crash with gold and silver. Call now for your free gold guide.
Do you need to get your hands on some extra money right now? Maybe $25,000 or more? If you're a homeowner, now is the perfect time to get cash out. While homes in many neighborhoods like yours have gone up in value, you can use the money for anything. It's yours. You can buy an investment property, pay for college, pay off higher interest debt, or make home improvements. A cash out refinance is the perfect solution to get the cash you need. If you need $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000, now's the time. Home values are up, and so is your equity. We offer you a way to use it. No need to sell your home or use your savings. Call New American Funding now and speak to a cash out refi specialist and see how much cash out you can get.
Call New American Funding at 855-332-3929. That's 855-332-3929. Call 855-332-3929.
ViaTimes, vital news, vibrant views for the Filipino Asian communities in Chicago. ViaTimes for your most interesting and exciting reading and your party coverages. ViaTime has very interesting columnists. You name it, ViaTimes has it. Law, Filipino news, dentistry, immigration, humor, serious opinions, health, beauty, mysticism, Bata Corner, showbiz, and intelligently written editorials. Call ViaTimes at 773-866-0811.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very interesting person. She had appeared in our show some time ago, and to some of you, she might really look familiar. She's a very interesting and exciting personality in our community, and she's involved in mostly religious and health groups. And help me welcome Miss Rita Carino. Hi, Rita. Welcome to our show. Rita, I invited you here today because first thing I would like to congratulate you for really having been a survivor, a great survivor, because you're a warrior, about your really health. Your health was that the last time I interviewed you, you were undergoing treatment because you had cancer. And sorry to hear that, but you overcome that, and really, you're not only a fighter, you're a warrior. I invited you here today, Rita, because I'm really amazed at what you're doing as a person. You're involved in religious groups as president of Filipino American something charismatic group. What is the full name of the
Catholic
group?
Charismatic Prayer Group.
What's the full name of your charismatic group?
Catholic Charismatic Prayer Group based on Facebook, and I'm just the founder.
Okay. You can turn on your volume a little bit higher. Okay. Now, okay. So you are also involved with this charismatic group. First things first. And you love to garden. You have a big garden. You know, everybody should see your garden. So what you do and the health benefits that you know that it does to you. All right, to people. Okay, welcome to our show, Rita. And first thing, congratulations for overcoming your illness, cancer.
Thank you.
Cancer, what kind of cancer it was?
Breast cancer, stage 3.
Breast cancer, okay. You did not even have hair when I interviewed you here the first
So bald, shiny.
Yeah, because of the treatment, the chemotherapy. And really, you're amazing. I'm your fan. No, look at the hair. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, healthy, beautiful hair. Okay. Can you please tell us what you did to survive that kind of cancer, and some kind of tips that you can talk about to help our viewers?
Definitely. I'm a big fan in speaking about cancer, about how to deal with it and how not to fear it. Because people die, they say people die because of the sickness. But no, that's not true. The sickness is the sickness, but the fear of dying is the killer. So you all, if you know somebody, you have a relative or far relative friends who have that kind of disease, cancer, it is not really a killer. No, it's not. When you are diagnosed with that, step up, your feelings up, breathe deep, and thank to God for the challenge, for the other trial that He gave on you, so that you could be more in praising and thanking Him and believing in Him that He will guide you in the healing process. Of course, the medical professionals are there. However, you have a responsibility to yourself. Actually, to me, I consider cancer as a gift. It came to me as a gift. I became more down to earth. I was down to earth already, but I'm more down to earth. People would shame me, slap me, text me bad things because of jealousy or what. Even in the midst of my sickness, some people jealous, but still, I didn't care because of my belief that God is the one who can judge us, who can save us, who gives us everything. When I had that disease, my husband said, "Did you want me to stop working and I come and take care of you?" I said, "No, continue your work because you have a different story than mine. Let me deal with my story because God will guide me on this." And my daughter, Brigitte, she was in college and she said, "Mom, I want to be absent from the university. It's okay. I stop my schooling. I take care of you." And I said, "No, your journey is different than mine. Let me take care of myself. I have an assignment with Jesus. I'm trying to find out what's the purpose, why He gave me this. And I have a strong commitment with whatever He wants." So that, because of that, the love and kindness in the whole world, one soul at a time mission that I had, it became stronger from here and to God, because of the so much of greediness of the people of the world, selfishness, self-centeredness. I said, we have to break this, but we cannot break it. This is trillions of people. How? I'm only one. But listen to this, my friends, mga kababayan. If you influence one soul to the goodness of how God granted you all the blessings, and you share that to this one soul will share the goodness to 10 souls, and then 100 souls. Everybody, with this little thing, the heart project that I have, one can influence many. In the end, after 10 years, 100 years, we never have to give up for our brothers and sisters. They may be sinners now. However, there's hope. They may be very sick now, but there's hope because of the love of Jesus Christ in us. He came to us. Why not? He died for us. Why not? We sacrifice for others. We let them know that they are loved, And also, I wanted to emphasize to all the masa is public, that we have to give importance to the soil, the gardening. We have to, instead of taking care of grasses, beautiful grasses in our yards, our house, we scraped the grasses and we planted more than 100 fruit trees in that small yard. And the other one, 23 fruit trees. I just purchased another one in Round Lake Beach. I plan to put pawpaw. Why pawpaw? and persimmons. Why? Because the leaves of these plants, it's very, very good for the body. You know, why do we have to buy the tea, green tea, this, that, from other countries? We can plant them in our own backyards. We don't need to import. And we are sure that these are so-called organic, are 100% organic. And that's what we input into our bodies. You know, the fruits that we eat, it comes from our garden. The vegetables. When I had my cancer, I cannot plant nothing. I can't because I was weak. However, I still have to walk and take care of our chicken and ducks like that. But I tell you, I told God, Jesus, I cannot garden this year. So I'm sorry. I have less respect for the soil for this spring. But next spring, I promise you. But what grew in my garden? Thousands of sesame plants, perilla plants, and lamb's quarter. These are edible weeds. And dandelion, you know, those that everyone hate, the yellow flowers? Those are good for cancer, to heal cancer. The root, the leaf, the flowers. I was harvesting and harvesting the leaves, the flowers, even the roots are very good to avoid cancer. We have to concentrate in our lives. We have to concentrate on avoidance of the sickness rather than treating the sickness right when it is there already. We have to concentrate on how we take care of ourselves, not the hospitals to take care of us, but us. We have this responsibility to ourselves because God gave it to us. So we have to be proud in taking care and loving these bodies that we have.
Great, terrific. I really do admire you for your for your strong mind, body, and spirit, Rita, fighting that kind of illness. Now, maybe you can provide some health tips to our viewing audience whenever some of them would meet that kind of illness. Cancer is a terrible sickness, and so please give some advice, health advice to our viewing audience.
Yes. I remember when I was so weak, I could hardly walk, but I still have to drive myself to the hospital. And, you know, instead of parking at the patient's parking, no, I go park on the top floor, on the rooftop, and then there's elevator. I walk down slowly, even if it takes 30 minutes, 1 hour to walk down to the doctor's office or to the chemo room like that. I walk down slowly with pain. It's fine. And when the doctors say, after the chemo, they say, we will provide you a wheelchair. And I said, what's the use? I'm walking to my car and I'll be driving my car too. So it's fine. I'll walk back to the top floor again, I said. And I know it's hard, but it's how you challenge yourself. Do you want to live? Do you still want to live? If you want, be strong-willed. Number 1. Number 2, I did every day took carrot juice. Every day at noontime. In the morning, I did take buko water, but not the canned or the box. No, the actual coconut that I have to chop and get the water. Every day during that time that I had my cancer. And Why? Because I believe that I want you to understand my logic in here. Because of that, I believe that God has a purpose for that. Saying to us, he is exclaiming to us, hey, this is powerful. Try it. It will help you. And all the weeds, the edible weeds, I studied everything so that I can make sure that I take advantage of the gifts of God that majority of us doesn't even like. They poison them. They kill them. They cut them. They step on them. However, these weeds are crying out from the ground up. Hey, we are here. We're here. We can help you. We are also creations of God, and this is my purpose. This is my purpose. Each of these weeds have their own purpose in our body cells. If you even study them, if you study them, and there's this dog walker. He was asking me, how come you're gathering the flowers of the dandelion? I have big bilao, and I even take pictures of them before I dry them, and I show it to the people that I'm gathering all this. Why? Because I want them to know that these are very good for the body.
Great. You know what, Rita? I think you should consider writing a book about about health, advice on health, and some tips on really healthy living. And I think it would be a bestseller.
I'm in the middle of writing bit by bit about Itzy, because that was the name that I named myself. The sick person in me is Itzy. So that's very popular in Lutheran. Itzy is very popular. So even when we were in New York, I told this guy who was so interested in talking to me, I said, look, in the next few years, I said, look about Itzy. Oh, for sure, I'll be buying that. Whatever, I will. Yeah, it will come as a book, I said. So,
terrific.
Very interesting. Yeah.
You're a terrific person. Okay, we're running out of time, and maybe you can deliver one last word for our viewing audience on what you can relate to them to reconnect with their spirit and with their body and mind.
Love is the answer for everything. That's the reason why God came to us through Jesus Christ, because of his love for us. Do not ever fear. If you have God with you, with us, we have nothing to fear at all. Even death, it's okay. As long as we are in agreement with our Creator. He loves us unconditionally. Why not? He won't give us challenges after challenges that we cannot. And if we cannot take care of the trials that we have right now or in the future, offer it to him. He is there waiting for us. Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Miss Rita Carino, I really thank you for gracing our show today and sharing some really good thoughts and nice advices for our viewing audience regarding health and connection with God. Thank you very much. Maraming salamat, Rita, my dear friend. Okay. At maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. All right. Bye. Bye now. See you later.
See you. Bye.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal?
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our communities has been to just stay silent and keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be someone to start that conversation.
Yeah. You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents. This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat and welcome to Veronica's segment of the show. Today, I have a very interesting lady, Filipino lady, and she's very pretty. Past Mrs. Philippines of PIWC and successful businesswoman in our community. She is, her name is Miss Ginaline Lopez. Hi, Ginaline. Welcome to our show. This lady is really a very dynamic lady in our community. She was a Hall of Famer of the Chicago Filipino Asian American Hall of Fame, and she owns her own business in home health, and also she is the immediate past president of the Philippine Nurses Association of Greater Chicago. Hi, Ginaline. Welcome to our show. I'm really excited to see you here in this interview. And you know, the PNIGC, which is your nurses organization, just held a very successful induction ceremonies of new new officers, and Gina Lynn is the immediate past president, and she has served for 3 years, successful 3 years. And okay, welcome to our show, Miss Gina Lynn.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Tita Veronica. It's my honor to be here and to talk to you about the organization.
All right. Okay. Please tell us about the PNAGC, because this is a very young organization of nurses, professional nurses here in Chicago. And so far for the last 3 or 4 years that's been around us, it has done very good projects for our community. And Gina Lynn, as the president, I can give her some accolades for serving as the successful president of this organization. And Gina Lynn, how were you able to serve successfully this young organization?
Yeah. First of all, PNAGC is composed really of nurses, mostly from Illinois. And we have board members and officers that's serving the organization. And for the organization, we have our mission, and then we also have our projects, such as providing financial grants to our Filipino scholars in the Philippines. Actually, as of the moment, we have 13 scholars that we are helping in the Philippines. And aside from that, we also provide free seminars every year during springtime. So we have teachers, we have nurses, we have venues, they go there every year, and we provide education, continuing education to the nurses. Aside from that, we also do volunteer work and humanitarian services to other Filipino community organizations, such as the Santa Cruzan Group of Chicago and the Chicago Mabuhay Lions Club. The organization also promote the Filipino heritage and culture. In fact, we also have the Filipino Nurses Association of the dancers, the cultural group dancers, where we perform in Fiesta Pinoy and different events. So as a whole, the organization is really doing a good job in the community.
Great, terrific. In the last induction, I noticed that you have some scholars. Really, when you started the organization, did you have scholars already that you're helping? Are they all from the Philippines, or
all from the Philippines?
We started in the Philippines.
Yes, we started in 2022. So, all the members or the board members each has their own scholars to choose. And then every year we provide scholarship grants to all of them every year, to all 13 students.
All 13. Is it always 13 every year that you're helping?
No, we started with 5 for the first group. And then this following year, we had another 5 group of students. And then the last group was 3 students. So it was 13 all in all. So every year, it's not all at once 13.
Okay. So there's a name that you call this scholarship, right? There's a Filipino name.
Pugay Kamay.
Call them. What is it?
Pugay Kamay Scholarship.
Oh, yes. What does that mean?
Pugay Kamay. Pugay means tribute, offering. So it's like an offering from the organization to the students. And we also have the Pugay Kamay Nurse Excellence Award, in which we recognize those nurses that are extraordinary in their nursing profession. So the Pugay Kamay is also for the scholarship program, and Pugay Kamay Nurse Excellence Award.
Okay. How do you choose your scholars?
With the scholar student, most of them are the nursing students and freshmen, the first year nursing students with really excellent, good grades and low income families.
Until they graduate?
Until they graduate. It's like 4 years. So we start helping them from first year up to they finish the 4-year course.
Very good.
Yes.
And you have 13.
In
The number is 13 right now.
right now, yes.
Helping. Great job.
Mhm.
Great job. Okay. And you also have as a project the recognition of outstanding nurses. And I think the outstanding nurses that you you give awards to are from Chicago, right?
No, yes.
How many outstanding nurses do you always have, or do you have more this year?
7. We have the lucky number 7 extra.
Lucky number 7. You're sticking to number 7 since you started?
Most of them are, most are 7 every year. Yes, the lucky number 7.
Lucky 7. The lucky 7 scholars, and this one. And so how do you pick them?
Usually we do have a committee for the awardees, and from the nomination, we get the nominations, and then we check we have criteria that they have achievements, and most of them have community involvement and voluntary work. Aside from their field of nursing, they usually have community involvement and charity events or activities that they're involved.
Great, terrific. The lucky 7 nurses that you pick every year, huh?
Yes.
So very, very, very good. What else do you try to present to your every year for your guests who attend the induction ball? What other programs do you have?
We're trying to for the coming year, it's going to be Gemma Smalio is going to be the incoming president. So we're going to have more activities. Most likely, we're trying to get projects like helping the orphanage and other charity organizations in the Philippines. We're trying to add more aside from the scholarship and the recognition of the nurses. We're trying to have more projects in the Philippines that we can help. Orphanage, like for example, orphanage in the Philippines. Yes, we're gonna add more.
Great, terrific. You're really doing a great job. Okay, how about membership?
For the membership, most of the nurses here in Illinois, we're trying to do more marketing on the young nurses. We wanna get more young nurses to get involved. We only have a $20 membership fee for the organization, and we're trying to get more of them from the hospital, nursing home, home health. These young nurses, we're trying to make them involved to try to give back to the community, try to do more. Aside from working as a nurse, it's already a very noble profession. But if you try to give back to the community, I think it means more. It means a lot to help a lot of people, aside from being a nurse.
Terrific, terrific. You are a very outstanding nurse yourself, and you are quite successful in what you do in your business. You having a home health business through the years, and how are you able to achieve all these things as a working mother, and also as being a successful professional?
Well, it has to be, I believe it has to be balanced. You need to have time management. You need to manage your time for your family. You need to manage your time with work. And you also have your passion. Because if you have that passion in you and you like to do that certain thing, I think everything is possible. It's the passion in you that will make everything easy, because you love what you're doing. So in me, I really like to do community work, volunteers, and helping a lot of people. And that makes it really easy for me to do it.
Well, passion. I can really see that in you, Gina Lynn.
Thank you.
You don't even have to say it. I know that you're a very ardent and passionate person with all the things that you've been doing.
Thank
I
you.
okay. One last word. Do you want to invite some young membership in your organization?
Yes, I would like to call out all the nurses there in Illinois, not even Illinois, even out of state. You know, there is always a thing to do in the community. Whether you're in Illinois or other states, you have to get involved in the community. You have to learn how to get back to the people because that's the only way to feel satisfaction and fulfillment. Our organization is giving everybody the chance to get involved and to feel fulfilled in whatever profession you have. So that's it.
Great. A very good person, Miss Gina Lynn Lopez. Very good person and a successful nurse in our community and a dynamic leader with, everything that this person does is really, it really seems to be quite successful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for gracing our show, Miss Gina Lynn Lopez, immediate past president of the Philippine Nurses Association of Greater Chicago. And I really thank you and maraming salamat sa iyo at maraming salamat din po sa inyong panonood. Ako po si Veronica. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, Gina Lynn.
Thank you. And
hanggang sa muli.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, bye now.
Bye.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
We would like to welcome all of you to Baladna Jewelry. We have a very big selection of 21 karat gold jewelry imported from the Middle East, from Dubai, Saudi, and Bahrain. And we have a very big selection of diamond. We offer free financing for 6 months, and we have a layaway system which you can leave your stuff for 3 months. We repair gold and we buy old gold. Welcome to Baladna Jewelry.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon. This is Brigitte Carino Cueter bringing you this week's local news from our community. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Junius today announced a major technological milestone. Starting tomorrow, Illinois residents can securely add their Illinois-issued driver's license or state ID to Apple Wallet and present their ID using their iPhone and Apple Watch. This marks a new era of convenience and digital innovation for the state, enabling residents to present their driver's license and state ID in Apple Wallet in person, online, and in apps at select businesses and organizations, including at TSA checkpoints at over 250 plus airports in the U.S., including O'Hare, Midway, and Lambert. The Illinois Mobile ID program will soon expand to Google and Samsung wallets, ensuring that every Illinois resident with a mobile phone has access to secure digital identification. The Illinois Department of Public Health is encouraging public awareness of appropriate use of antibiotics and antifungals during the U.S. Antibiotic Awareness Week. The annual observance is held November 18th through 24th. As part of this year's observance, IDPH is recognizing nearly 90 Illinois hospitals who have taken extra measures to prevent antimicrobial resistance, where bacteria and other germs can develop a resistance to the drugs that were designed to fight them. As part of the awareness effort, Governor J.B. Pritzker has issued a proclamation and recorded a video to encourage Illinoisans to learn more about antimicrobial resistance and the steps they can take to protect themselves. Starved Rock State Park, including the Starved Rock Lodge and other park amenities, will remain open to visitors during an $18 million trail improvement project that is expected to get underway this winter and continue through 2026. The work will allow the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, IDNR, to reopen several closed trails and expand the hiking and recreational opportunities at Starved Rock, which is Illinois' most visited state park, attracting more than 2 million visitors annually. The park in LaSalle County features numerous timber trail bridges, stairways, boardwalks, and retaining walls that have deteriorated over the years and require repairs or replacement. In addition to making trails safer and more accessible, the project will enable IDNR to better control erosion and protect plants and habitat from excessive foot traffic. As hunters across Illinois prepare for the upcoming firearm deer season, the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, IDNR, urges them to use safety harnesses when hunting from tree stands in the field. Tree stands are the #1 source of hunting-related accidents and fatalities in Illinois. In 2024, 70% of hunting incidents reported to IDNR were the result of tree stand-related accidents, including failure to use a fall arrest system. One fall resulted in a fatality when a hunter fell about 15 feet and suffered serious injuries, including a broken pelvis, broken ribs, and a punctured lung. The Cook County Assessor's Office published its new housing market tracker, a first-of-its-kind interactive map that shows real estate trends and individual sales in Chicago community areas and Cook County municipalities. The housing market tracker contains data on sales prices from 2020 to 2024 across different residential property types: single-family homes, condos, and multifamily buildings with 6 units or less. The assessor's office receives these sales from the Illinois Department of Revenue and uses them to fulfill its statutory duty of updating assessments to follow market trends. The tracker shows that many regions of Chicago and surrounding municipalities that used to be more affordable have the biggest price increases from 2020 to 2024. Federal paychecks expected to start going out Saturday. Paychecks to federal workers reportedly will begin going out Saturday following the end of the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. According to a memo reviewed by Semaphore, the Trump administration has laid out an agency-by-agency plan to issue payback to hundreds of thousands of employees who went without checks during the 43-day funding lapse. The document says pay will start going out this weekend, with the goal of completing the first round of payments by November 19th, as agencies work through their own payroll systems. Roughly 12,400 workers at the General Services Administration and the Office of Personnel Management are first in line, with back pay scheduled to be processed Saturday. That's all for today. Thank you for watching our news this week. This is Brigitte. See you next time.
This is a prayer and a reminder. All we have is now. Anak, umuwi ka na.
Worldwide this morning, growing concern over a growing health crisis.
The World Health Organization has just declared that this is a pandemic.
Hi. I can't hug you. Don't touch me.
Over the last several days, we have seen peaceful demonstrations.
Protests over police brutality continued here in Austin.
Remember when you started going to college? You came home a liberal.
Dad, please.
That's what we do to you guys in
Who?
school.
All these people that we never met and never will meet because of what had happened to them. It's just too much.
The way that our family communicates is not necessarily, it's not great.
What advice would you give for those of us that are struggling?
Deal with it.
I think the norm for our community has been to just stay silent and like keep to your own business.
I could definitely be doing more than I'm doing right now, and I know that others can as well.
What if someone is called from God to be an activist?
I can answer that question.
Shouting revolution, oh wow, breaking each tradition.
You don't believe in the Black Lives Matter movement?
An advocacy group reporting at least 3,800 anti-Asian hate incidents since last March.
I'm kind of conflicted. I'm like, maybe I should move home and be here with them.
I hope that this moment makes you take a step forward and a step together in the right direction.
In order for a subject to not be taboo in our community, there always has to be like someone to start that conversation.
You speak up for me when I can't speak up for myself. And I've seen you do that for other people.
I see a lot of people who just kind of cut off friends and family, and I don't think I can do that. I love my parents.
This is a symbol of our voices. If you look at your neighbors around you, you will see who stands with you, who stands for you.
At least I know that you can stand up. That's the thing I'm so happy about.